Stability and steadfastness have a precise relationship. Stability is what steadfastness produces. Steadfastness is what stability requires. The thinker who is steadfast produces a stable inner environment because thinking returns consistently to the seed. And thinking returning consistently to the seed means development proceeds consistently. And consistent development produces stable, uninterrupted progress toward physical expression. This is the 7-minute daily focus, day 188 of 365, to focus on the world within from the world without. Today's focus, the law of steadfastness, the stability of steadfastness. Pause for a moment. Stability and steadfastness have a precise relationship. Stability is what steadfastness produces. Steadfastness is what stability requires. The thinker who is steadfast produces a stable inner environment because thinking returns consistently to the seed. And thinking returning consistently to the seed means development proceeds consistently. And consistent development produces stable, uninterrupted progress toward physical expression. But stability also feeds steadfastness. The thinker who has built stable inner practice, who has practiced the return so many times that return is natural, finds that steadfastness is easier to maintain because the stability has built the path. The path of return is clear and familiar. Pause. Unstable steadfastness looks like this. The thinker is steadfast when mornings are quiet, when conditions are neutral, when the five senses are not reporting anything alarming. And then a condition appears, an unexpected challenge, a contradictory appearance, a delay. And steadfastness pauses. Thinking follows the condition. Development of the seed pauses. And then the condition passes and steadfastness resumes. Proceeds, pauses, proceeds, and pauses. Like irregular rain, nourishing inconsistently. The root does not grow deeply. The development does not compound fully. Stable steadfastness does not pause at conditions. Not because conditions are invisible, because the ground of thinking is not conditions. And what is not the ground cannot uproot what is planted there. Thought is within, effect is without, and thinking stands between. Pause for a moment. How is stable steadfastness built? Through what has been said from the beginning of this program, through consistent daily return to within, through the morning practice every morning, through the recognition of the seed every morning, through the direction of thinking every morning, and through the return throughout the day when drift occurs. Each morning adds to the stability. Each return adds to the established path. Each day of consistent practice makes the next day's steadfastness slightly more natural, slightly less effortful, slightly more settled, and over days and weeks and months, the stability accumulates, and what was once a quality the thinker had to maintain by effort becomes the natural resting state of the mind, still, grounded, steadfast. Not because conditions have become easier, because the ground of within has become home. Pause. The stability that steadfastness produces is not the stability of unchanging conditions. Conditions will change. The surface of life will shift. What is seen and heard and reported by the five senses is constantly in motion. This is the nature of the without, always changing, always presenting new conditions, always offering new things to follow or react to. The stability steadfastness produces is inner. The thinker's inner ground does not shift with conditions. Their thinking does not redirect with each new condition. Their reference point does not move from within to without. Their orientation does not change because the surface changes. This is stability, not of the surface, of the inner ground. The thinker with this stability encounters change and maintains their direction, encounters the unexpected and returns to the seed, encounters the invisible period and keeps thinking upon what is within. Their ground is stable, not because conditions cooperate, not because the surface is calm, because the ground is within, and within is not subject to the motion of without. From within, the stable ground produces the stable thinker, and the stable thinker provides the stable ground for the seed. Day after day, condition after condition, always stable, always upon the seed, and from that stability, unfolding completes. Now, the affirmation for day 188. Pause for a moment. I remain, and the surface does not move me from the seed. What is not yet seen does not discourage me. What is already seen does not distract me. I am steadfast. Not because conditions are favorable, because what is within is real, and what is real unfolds without haste, without doubt, without interruption, because I remain steadfast, focused, and because I remain, the unfolding completes. And what completes must physically express. Remember, by design, by focus,